But truthfully, I feel like my life is a little bit like in shambles. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. I'm Jessica, and of course this is my channel. Guys, I have not done a sit down video in, I can't tell you. I would literally have to check. I think, honestly, I don't know. I think beginning of the year, maybe in January, February, March. I don't know, but a long time ago. I feel like weird right now because I'm usually, you know, vlogging with the camera, like going around. So this is different, but this needs to be done. Before I even get into this video, let me just put on my primer because I have to wait a little bit after I put on my primer anyways. But yeah, if I look this way, I'm just looking at a mirror. You know the drill if you've been here for a while. So put some there, put some there, put some there. This is the Milk Hydro the what? It's the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I'm pretty sure like everyone has seen this. But let me just say, I love this primer. It's amazing. I've been using it for at least a couple years by now. I just found out, well, not just, I knew for a while, but after I bought this, okay, that there is a good dupe by, I want to say NYX. It's like in a blue tube. I'll pop it somewhere on the screen here. And apparently it's very comparable to the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. So I'm like, you know what? This will probably be, holy, stumbling. This will probably be my last time buying this primer, and I'll just go for the dupe instead. Yeah, I don't know why I had to tell you guys that, but I just had to tell you guys that. Okay, I'm all primed up. It's also over 30 degrees outside. I went for a 1-hour walk this afternoon. Came back, immediately had to take a shower, and then I ended off with a cold shower, so I'm feeling good. Anyways, as you can see, guys, I'm back in Canada after being away. Okay, so the last time I was here was 7 months ago. Well, 8 months now. Yes, 8 months ago. But I've been going back and forth since living in Italy like a year and a half ago, you know? Hopefully that makes sense. Anyways, I'm back. I'm settling in. I'm happy to be here because you guys know, like the last half of my time in Italy was very, I don't know, shaky for many reasons. And we'll also get into that as well. But I'm just happy to be home. Okay, so for my foundation, I'm going to be using Fenty Beauty Easy Drop. This is actually not almost done, but you know, the time is coming up. I don't know how, like, I've been doing my makeup, guys, for the past like 3 days. Full face of makeup, and that's like not a normal thing for me. But on Monday I had to do a video for a brand. Yesterday I thought I was going to film this video, but then I wasn't 100% feeling it, and I can't come on here if I'm not 100% feeling it. And then here we are today. So now that I'm back here, I'm actually an hour away from Toronto. So I just say I'm in Toronto because nobody really knows the city that I'm in unless you're like from the GTA. So I won't be saying like the city that I'm in, but like if you know, you know, right? Yeah, I just say Toronto because it just makes it easier overall. I hope this is blending in well because I feel like I'm a few shades darker than the actual foundation just because like it's summer now, but I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Yeah, looks okay to me. Why did all of a sudden the sun is just like, bye? I'm like, okay, see ya. It'll be back. It will be back. This is just my handy dandy mirror. My rhinoplasty mirror. If you know, you know. Why am I keep saying if you know, you know. But like, honestly, if you know, you know. Clinic Hub. If you know, write it in the comments. Anyways, yeah, the first couple of weeks I was here, or I got back, I guess, I just stayed in my city, like stayed home for the most part. Like, not that I didn't go out, but I wasn't really like seeing friends too much or like, I don't know, going to the city, whatever. I was just like happy to be back, relaxing. Also got my period like a couple days after being here. So I'm like, let me just chill. And it's funny because usually like the times I would be going back and forth from Italy to Canada, I'd be almost in a rush to see all my friends and everything because I knew I had a time limit and I knew I was going back to Italy. But now I don't necessarily know when I will be going back. So I have time, so I'm not really in a rush to see everyone. Of course, I've seen some friends. Of course, like I've been to the city a lot, like the past 2 weeks, almost every day. Almost every day. So we're gonna chill on that a bit because honestly, I don't want it to be like, I don't know. I love the city, but I don't love just like being there too much, if that makes sense. Which is why when I lived in Toronto, I didn't live in the city. I can't do this. I can go to the city, but I can't live in the city. Like, I don't know. I'm not really a city girl. I'm like a nature girl, you know? So where I lived before was like perfect for me. 10 minutes from the city, but right in the nature. we love it. Oh, I'm getting a little bit of makeup on my earrings. These are from Majuri, by the way. I worked with them and I love their jewelry. I can't say that. Honestly, I'm gonna say I think it's gonna be okay. But they did give me this pair of gold hoops and they're super nice, super nice. But the thing about me is like, I know I do better with silver or like lighter stuff. This is obviously not silver, it's like pearl, but lighter stuff. Examples right here. And my wrist. But yeah, I gave it to my friend because she looks better in gold and she looks great in gold and she loves it. So it's a win-win situation. Honestly, I'm going to be doing a very minimal look. It's going to be makeup, no makeup look, I think. Let me not put anything out there because not me looking at my... I was trying to get this. I didn't know this was under my eyeshadows. I'm like, okay, makeup, no makeup with eyeshadow. Does that connect? I don't know. The thing that I'm using for my eyebrows is from the brand Essence. I think they're just in North America. I feel like I did see them in London though, in like UK. I don't know. But anyways, it's a very cheap, affordable drugstore brand. And yeah, you'll see after my mascara is also from them. Anyways, so let me just backtrack a little bit. I actually legally had to come back because my visa was expired. My visa was from May 2023 to May 2024, like mid-May or something. Actually, they gave me like a couple weeks extra in the beginning. So yeah, whatever. May 2023 to May 2024. I left Italy May 17th, I believe, because my visa was expiring on the 19th. So just a couple days beforehand, you know, just to be safe. I don't know if this is true and I don't want to put false information out there, but apparently if you're on a visa in Europe, like you can stay 3 months after your visa because you'll just go back to a tourist visa, which is like a normal person visa. I don't know, wasn't taking the risk, wasn't taking the chances. I already even had my ticket to come back anyway, so that is that. So yeah, I don't know who that information is going to help, but I just had to put that out there. Anyway, so I had to come back. Here I am. In the flesh. The visa that I had was called a working holiday visa. So Canada and Italy have like some sort of agreement and you can get working holiday visas. There are some requirements, like it's not anything crazy. It's mainly, I guess it's like for younger people. I don't know, because there's a cutoff age of like 35. And for me, it was very easy to get. I've talked about the story before, I believe, but it took like realistically, I think 2 or 3 business days. I personally didn't get mine until 2 weeks later because I did something wrong. Like I didn't give them like an extra envelope for them to send it back to me. So when I called them, they're like, yeah, it's here, it's been ready. Anyway, so yeah, if I did everything right, it would have took 2 or 3 business days, whatever. And they would actually send it back to you. But since I forgot that, you know, extra envelope, I went down to the embassy, which is in like downtown Toronto. And then I picked it up myself. And yeah, I was so... I was so happy the day I picked it up because I'm like it helps so much, obviously, having a visa to the country that you know you're going to, just so you don't have to go back and forth. I'm lucky with Europe, like I guess Europe in general, just because they have something called the 90-180 rule. You can be there for 3 months out of the past 180 days. Basically, that's what it means. Not even 3 months, 90 days out of the past 180 days. Doesn't really matter, but yeah, having the visa, you have, well, I don't know if you have, but I chose to have, I think, unlimited in and out privileges. So obviously I can go in, go out. You can work with this visa. It's amazing. It's so great. And I'm obviously taking advantage of it, or I did already. You can only do it twice. So I finished my first term, obviously. I'm back and I can renew it, or I guess reapply. I don't know what the process is, but you can get it one more time. And I believe I will be doing that. That's more of what I want to get into actually, but yeah, I think I will be renewing it. If you've been keeping up with my vlogs and like watching, you know, me and like how I speak about Italy and stuff, it's so different going somewhere and being a tourist versus actually living there. It's completely different. Let me just say, I love Italy. I think Italy is beautiful. You know, and it's like period. Being somewhere that's beautiful doesn't do too much for me, but obviously like my partner is there and that just makes everything 100 times better, right? So yes, I most likely will take advantage of going through that visa again one more time, but I do know that like I don't plan on living in Italy forever or like building my life there, or I don't know, just like moving everything there. Like no, it's just a short-term thing for now, and then I will be coming back to Canada and actually like living here because truthfully, I like Canada, I like Toronto. I know a lot of people, I don't know, a lot of people don't have the same thoughts. Yeah, I think the past couple of years, honestly, I've been a little bit crazy. Just like, I don't want to get into like politics stuff, but a lot of Canadians are not liking Canada anymore, and I think that's completely fine, completely valid. I get their points. Trust me, I don't think this is the best country ever. It's not. And if you think you have to get out and go, get out and go, and I wish you the best of luck. But I think because I was away for so long, and like I don't believe that my time here was actually done, which is why like I'm yearning to, you know, come back and like be here for a while. But that's just my thoughts. That's just my point of view. I don't know. Let me just do a one shade eye shadow thing, you know? Just, oh, I'm using this. This is the only eyeshadow palette that I have, okay? It's the, is it Jackie Aina? Yeah, Jackie Aina eyeshadow palette with Anastasia. I've had this for years. I think I got this not too long after it came out, years ago. Probably expired, to be honest. As you can see, I pretty much, oh my god, some of them I have never touched. I pretty much use just one color, and it's Credit. It's hitting the pan. And I actually think when Credit is done, I'll probably be done with this palette because that's just all I use. And I need something more neutral. Like, in my mind, I'm thinking, I think it's Naked 2 or Naked 3. One of those Naked palettes that just have neutral colors. That's what I need, because we know, by the way, we know when I do these sit down videos, we're not here for me doing my makeup. We're here for what I'm saying. Me doing my makeup is just like, I don't know, like when you need a prop or something, when you need something to do. I don't know. Okay, let's get back on track. So yeah, the main reason me being here, as I said, legally had to come back, but also I'm trying to figure out my life, guys. Like, I don't want to say this, but like I feel it a little bit because I know like your, what is it called? Life and death is in the matter of your tongue, something like that. But like what you say is so important, and like you have to be careful of like what you're saying out loud. But truthfully, I feel like my life is a little bit like in shambles, to be honest. I'm not even like, I'm just trying to be honest. Like my life is kind of in shambles, and I'm trying to figure a lot of things out right now. Like my next steps, I'm turning 30 in 5 months. Yeah, 5 months. Turning 30 in 5 months, and it's just like, what is going on? Like my life feels like a big question mark right now. And I know, I don't even, like, I'm not even one of those people, I don't think anymore, that I'm not like, I need to have this and this and this done by 30. I'm just like, time is going, right? So like, try to figure something out, Jessica. Try to like, you know, see what the next steps are. Like I can't just be coasting right now, because obviously a lot of things aren't working out. I'm sorry, I was very passionate in that last sentence. But no, honestly though, like, yeah, I just feeling a little bit of a failure right now. And I don't want to, you know, I'm trying to not be so hard on myself, because it's not fair to me to be so hard on myself. But truthfully, I know there's so many areas in life that I could be improving on and or being more disciplined about. And if I'm not doing that, then I have nobody to blame but myself. Isn't that right? That is right. So me going back to Italy really depends on a few things. Like, first of all, I'm unemployed, right? I don't have like a job. I still do some UGC, which is great and which helps me, but it's like, it's nothing like how it was before. And when I was in Italy, I couldn't really do it because I can't work with North American brands being in Europe. Not that I can't, because I think there's definitely crossover. But for me, like I'm still, right now, let's not, you know, like right now, I'm still a very small creator. So it's like, yeah, North American brands will not be sending me stuff to Europe. And yeah, so that was a little bit of a difficult transition. I kind of, I don't know. I didn't think too much about it going to Italy. I thought like, I don't know, I just thought it'd be easier. And obviously working with Italian brands is like not a thing for me right now, because I can't fully speak Italian. Like I can hear, obviously I can hear, my ears are working. I can understand when I'm like listening to Italian a lot more than I can speak, and I can read it a lot more than I can speak. Like I can read and understand. But me actually speaking it and saying like full sentences, it's difficult. I do know a lot of words, which I'm very proud of myself about. And I'm actually trying to hold on to what I have right now. So speaking, it's difficult. It's the same with like my parents' like main language, Chi, which is from Ghana, like one of Ghana's main languages, Chi. They can speak in Chi to their friends on the phone, to whoever they're talking to, their family, well, part of my family too. I understand everything. But me, like actually saying words in Chi, it's like, it's a little bit more difficult than Italian actually. Like I can actually speak Italian more than I can speak Chi, which is crazy. But yeah, I don't know what that whole thing is. Like why does that happen? Like why can you hear a certain language, understand everything, cheat, almost everything Italian, but not be able to regurgitate that back. Like, I'm actually getting mad. I'm getting mad. I don't know why I'm going through this like phase right now where I'm using eyeliner, eye pencil, whatever on the bottom. It just makes my eye pop a little bit more. Where is my cover? Yesterday, I actually got 2 rejection emails. Oh, well, yeah, yesterday I got 2. Today I got 1 more in the morning. So I'm like, okay, not working out. That's another thing too. The rejection emails they're coming up. They're piling up. I try to not get too hard on myself because it's like, what can I do? I just keep applying, keep trying, keep praying, keep hoping that something happens, right? Oh my gosh, I've never seen that before. My camera's getting too hot, maybe? That's crazy. Okay, this eyeliner, the liquid eyeliner is from Essence as well. And this one that I put on my waterline is also Essence. So love that for me. Yeah, so anyways, I get in my moment sometimes. I'm like, no job is coming, like what's going on? I'm almost 30, I'm freaking out. But then I just start to like take it back, take a step back, you know, just focus on one day at a time. Literally it says in that Bible, do not like focus on the worries about tomorrow, just focus on today. Tomorrow will be tomorrow. Tomorrow has its own worries, you know. Let's just focus on today, calm down, relax. It gets me a little bit calm, you know, but sometimes but I try, guys. I really try, especially like nowadays. This is like a very crucial time in my life that like I can't be freaking out right now. Like I don't want to say I should be, but like technically I should be, but like I know God has me. I know God has me. So like I cannot be like freaking out and ruining my nervous system, because I'll tell you the truth, which I think I talked about before I got the teaching job. So that was in January of 2024. So let's say the last like few months, I guess after I got back, because I got back to Italy October 2023. So when I got back to Italy to when I got the job, those 3 months, down bad, literally down bad. I remember I was talking to Andrea, my boyfriend, on the phone like yesterday, and I was telling him, do you remember when you would come home and I'd just be like in the dark in the room? He's like, yeah, you'd just be there. I'm like, yeah. It was a depressive moment of my life, period, you know. It actually lasted a little bit longer because even through teaching, but like I don't want to talk, I literally do not want to talk about teaching anymore. I'm done. I'm done. Okay, so I'm going to use this eyeliner and just put a little bit on the top, like nothing. Why did I blink? I was trying to say nothing crazy. And you know when like the eyeliner, like you make a mistake and it just, you're like, okay, I have to follow this line. Now it has to be thicker than I wanted it to be. Whatever, let's just continue on. Wow, should have just did mascara and called it a day. I'm not even going anywhere after this. Like no, I'm not. It's like I did 7,000 steps today. Not 10,000, but like, you will not catch me out in that weather. Something that has also crossed my mind recently for the past, honestly, couple months, I would say, is going back to school. And I don't know how I feel about that. Like and a part of me wants to do some more programs that have to do with my background, like in criminology and stuff, because I truly love learning criminology, anything in that sector, like criminal justice, community and justice services, like all of that, loved it. And I'm like, you know what, maybe like, I don't know, maybe I will be going back to school. But I know, I keep wanting to do this, but I get serious. I know that obviously school is important. Well, my personal thoughts, I think school is important. I love learning. Guys, sorry if the frame changed a bit, but I was right. My camera was like overheating. It said like allow it to cool down, so I did that. I didn't realize like it was directly in the sun, so I think we're okay for now. But anyways, as I was saying, talking about school, also did my other eyeliner as I was just waiting for my camera to cool down. Yes, I love learning. Like I would love to, you know, continue in criminology or in that field. Like it sounds nice to me, but the thing I'm also trying to figure out is that like, am I trying to do this out of fear? Like thinking like, oh my gosh, like my whole content creation stuff like won't work out in the future or won't work out at all. So let me just like take a more safe path and like go back to school, get my like expert credentials and go deeper into the criminology field. Or is it like, do I actually want to? Because I know myself. I was talking to one of you guys, Sue. We're talking about this yesterday. How like high school, like for me, high school, whatever. Like I was there for partying, for a good time. Got into college, which is like Canada college is USA or America like community college, right? So I went into college, into community and justice services, and I was actually more engaged. I cared, like I was studying, I was paying attention because I'm actually learning something that I like. Oh, that sign is back up on my phone. So annoying. Not me trying to cool. Let me just, you guys did not see that. And then I got into university and I was studying. I was in there. I was really learning because I thought my life plan was like police officer, homicide detective, lawyer, retire in Ottawa because I'm going to retire being like a judge at the Supreme Court of Canada. I had it planned out, you know? And obviously like things didn't work out that way. Sometimes I'm like, if I really wanted to, I guess I can attempt to try to work things out that way. But obviously we see like things I didn't follow in that path. So yeah, I love learning. And if I decide to go back to school, like I'm going to be dedicated. I have to be. Like I'm not going to like go to school just to waste time, you know? And I personally, I am one of those people that do think education is important. I get it. Like now it's like robots and AI and everything. Some programs, some bachelors, some diplomas. Why did I pretend like I'm not doing something? Some programs will not be as beneficial in the future as they are right now, right? Where is my mascara? So yeah, I get why some people are like, school's a waste, school's a scam. Yeah, it can be. It just depends like what you do, you know? Like, I get it, but I'm very, you know, pro education personally. And I also know not everybody needs to go to college or university, whatever. Like it's not for everyone. I get it. Some people literally like their bodies, I guess, is just not wired to learn in a classroom setting. I get it. I can't say the same. Like I could learn in a classroom setting. I just have to actually like what I'm learning, you know, or like what is being taught, I guess. Whatever, that was like a side rampage. And then that leads me to the main thing, which is like, obviously if I decide to go back to school, I'm not going to be going to Italy. Like that can't happen. I need to be in class. I can't be in another country. So yeah, there's just a lot of things that like I'm literally trying to figure out right now, and I don't want to make a move, make a step, or think about, you know, something until I know like how it will unfold, if that makes sense. Like not like everything, but just like, okay, if I'm going to school, obviously I'm not going to go live in Italy, so I can go and visit, you know, whatever, depending on when I start school and stuff. But also the same with if I get a job here, right? Like I'm here, I have a job here if I get a job here. That's why I'm also applying for remote things too. There's like remote Canada, which I would have to be in Canada. Let me just say, I know there's ways to go about it. I literally personally know someone who, whatever, let's just say a VPN is in use. Not me, not I. But I know there's ways to go around that. Personally, I wouldn't want to do that. I don't know, like you guys know me, sometimes I can get a little bit anxious, and like knowing me, my VPN would mess up the first day and I'd be caught and I'd be done. So I don't plan on doing that, but there are remote worldwide jobs that I'm like more focused towards. So that would help me a lot. And that would just like, I don't want to be in another country working and feeling like it's not feeling like knowing that it's illegal doing that work. Like, no, sorry, literally sorry. So yeah, that won't be me, but yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I need to know that whatever step I take, it's going to affect other things in my life. My camera's gonna implode or explode, I don't know, but let's keep it going. So yeah, as I was saying, I need to know and be okay with whatever decision I make that it's going to impact other areas of my life. And I know a question that I literally get a lot because I talk to a lot of you guys, and it's like, why am I the one always going there? Why am I doing the moving a lot, the traveling, literally moving my life over, sacrificing everything? I get it, I know. But it's just for right now. It's really just for right now, because as you guys know, and as I said before, I don't plan on living there forever, right? Number one. Number two, I'm taking advantage of actually living in Europe and having that experience and that visa that my country is offering me. Not offering me, but, you know, offers. So why not? And yeah, it's like, it's a tough decision, and this is what happens. It just happens in long-term relationships long distance relationship. We are kind of long, well, what's long-term? I don't know. Long distance relationships is like, one person just has to sacrifice a little bit more. One person make the move, but one person ends up making the move. Long distance relationship, guys, it's just how things go. It's tough, but it's like, what do you want me to do? I should have put my setting spray on before putting my mascara, because mascara always like messes up That's annoying. Adding on to that topic though, we're planning for Andrea to come here in August for like a few weeks, or not a few weeks, like 3 weeks, maybe a month or so. We will see. We're planning that out because obviously I haven't seen him for a month now. And it's like, you know, like time is ticking and we want to see each other. So we're working that out and we're going to see how things unfold in that department. I'm going to put on some setting spray, but I'm going to put it on from far so it doesn't like mess anything up too much. AKA my mascara, which is just loves to mess up when I put on my setting spray. Where's my thing? And also, if he doesn't end up coming here in August, because August is a big month for us. It's his birthday. It's going to be our anniversary. So I might actually end up going. That's crazy. I actually might end up going there for like a month. Just depending on, as I said, what happens. But I will be coming back to Canada. I'm not renewing my visa and then staying there for a month. So it'll just be like me. I hate when this happens. I hope this is just recent because that's annoying. Yeah, so I won't be renewing my visa to stay there for a month because that's crazy. But I don't mind going there for a month and then coming back and continuing to figure out my life. So we will see with that. I also need to add on that when I'm there in Italy, everything is covered for, which is like amazing. I love that for me. I love that for us. But I don't know if it's just like, I don't know. I think this is a smart way to approach things because even if you're a stay-at-home wife, stay-at-home girlfriend, whatever, I think it's still important for you to have like your own source of income. Like some way, somehow, I don't know, do something online if you're a stay-at-home, you know, I don't know, bake cookies for like the community and like sell them. I don't know. I'm just like thinking on top of my head, but I just think it's so important as a woman, even if you're in a strong, healthy, amazing relationship and your partner is like, you can, you know, stay at home all day, whatever, just take care of the house. I just believe personally it's important to have your own source of income, and that is a hill that I'm willing to die on. Being financially free and safe is so important to me, and I don't know, I just don't think it's right to. It's fine to depend on your partner, I get it, especially periods of time, but like for life, I don't know, I've heard and I know too many stories where things go wrong and it's just like at the end you're left with nothing, and I just, please, I can't and I won't. I feel like I'm pretty much done this makeup look. As I said, it's very basic. I think I'm just gonna make some TikTok videos now, so you know, I don't need to be all elaborate. But yeah, the last thing I want to talk about is 75 hard. Guys, I've done 75 hard before. This was, I don't know if it was pre-COVID or right before COVID started. I don't know, but I did it before. Great, amazing. I've tried to do it let's just say many times. Oh, okay, wait. Actually, I remember when I did, this just popped in my head. I remember when I did 75 hard. It was during when Clubhouse was so big. Because I remember we had... Who's we? Me and like some other people. The other people made it, but there was this 75 hard accountability group, and every day we'd be going in, talking, whatever. So I guess that was the beginning of COVID, because actually, if I'm thinking correctly, I was in my condo, Toronto, whatever. Anyways, I want to do it again. I've tried to do it again many times since I did it the first time. Fail. I think I even have one fail attempt on here. Like I was vlogging maybe every week or something, and then I just stopped because I failed. But yeah, I need, you know, maybe you don't know. Let me explain. I want to do it again because I'm yearning for like a big reset in my life. Like I don't know. I want to turn a new leaf. I think because I'm turning 30, guys, like it's almost like I want to start a whole new life, you know? The 75 hard challenge, it's not, well, Andy Frisilla, the owner, or I guess the person who made the challenge, he said, I keep saying challenge, but like that's like his, that's like what he hates. He's like, it's not a challenge, it's a, I don't know, there's some other word he calls it. I can't think of it right now. I'll put it on the screen when I figure it out or when I find it online. But yeah, it's not a challenge. It is me thinking my brain would just find the word in that moment. Whatever. A mental toughness something. And like I need that because I just feel like I'm lacking in so many areas right now, and that it's not just a physical thing. Like the only physical part of it is having 2 workouts a day, which is 45 minutes, 1 indoor, 1 outdoor. Sounds intense, sounds crazy. All the rules, it's not intense, it's just very tedious, and all the things are very easy to do by itself. But when you have to do it all together for 75 days in a row, no cheating, or you start from day 1, like you have to hold yourself accountable. You know if you cheated, you know if you did something wrong, which is why like I can't say, yeah, I did it 6 times. Like, no, Jessica, you did it 1 time and you failed like over 5 times. Anyways, sometimes I love calling myself out because like the truth is the truth, you know? I would say the part that I'm iffy about is only like the meal part. So that rule itself, it's like you have to choose a diet to go on for the next 75 days. Diet, okay, diet sounds like so, oh, diet, but it's just like, diet is really just what you eat, right? You have to pick a diet that works for you. A lot of people do intermittent fasting. I'm already vegan, so my diet that I chose, even like the first time and all the other failed attempts, it's just like eating clean, basically. Like obviously no processed foods, no, not, okay, I don't want to say no processed foods because like tofu, for example, is processed, but I mean like no chips, you know, like no chips, no chocolate, like that. That's a given, right? Some people just focus on macros, like everyone's different. But yeah, the eating part is a little iffy for me because I don't want to start knowing that I'll fail. The next time I do it, trust me and believe me, I will be doing it like all the way through. I need to make sure it's at the right time because there are a lot of new vegan places and old vegan places that have popped up, not just in Toronto, but in the GTA, Greater Toronto area, that I want to try. Sorry, okay? I've been away for 8 months and now like I'm gonna do the 75-day challenge and not have like foods that I've been wanting that I have a list about. Got me wrong. You got me wrong. So yeah, once I like go through, you know, a quarter of the list and I try some different things, sorry, my taste buds are important to me. Okay, once I go through that, and then we'll focus on when I'm gonna start the 75 hard challenge. But yeah, I'm putting it out there. I'm letting you guys know, and we will reconvene with this conversation when I actually have like a clearer picture. Because also like the whole Italy thing, wow, where do I think I'm going to Italy on 75 hard? Like that is crazy. So let me just figure out what the next few months of my life are looking like, because 75 days, 2.5 months, that makes sense, 2.5 months, I need to plan this correctly. And if you guys want to join along in the future, you know, we're going to be starting, I don't know when, but we're going to be starting sometime in the near future. So if you want to like join, maybe I should start some like accountability group on WhatsApp or I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud right now. This is not part of my notes. But yeah, let's talk in the comments about that part. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. I think that's everything that's going on in my life right now. Unfortunately, I'm sorry I'm doing this outro a little bit fast because my camera has overheated 3 times already. So we're gonna speed it up. But let me know if you guys actually want these to come back, because I can do more sit down, more makeup and talk, more chit chats, whatever. So that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate each and every single one of you. I really do. I know I haven't done outros for a while because like vlog style, sometimes I just end it off at the last thing I'm doing of the day. But just know I love you guys, okay? Deep down in there, I love you guys. So yeah, I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.